Provincial Affairs, a free-time political broadcast on CBC Radio 1. Today's speaker is Laurie Blakeman, MLA for Edmonton Centre. She is a member of the Alberta Liberal Party.
Hi, I'm Laurie Blakeman, MLA for the fabulous constituency of Edmonton Centre and the official opposition critic for environment. Recently, thousands of Albertans participated in Earth Hour, turning out their lights as a symbolic acknowledgement of our collective need to save energy, fight climate change, and protect our environment. But to really make a difference, we need to start thinking of every hour as Earth Hour. The Alberta Liberals have an action plan designed to transform our province into a world leader on environmental issues, including climate change, water protection, sustainable growth, and waste reduction. Following this plan will not only help heal the environment, it will give our economy a huge boost as well. Here are a few highlights from our action plan. Alberta Liberals recognize that climate change is real and must be addressed seriously for the sake of the environment, the economy, and the health and happiness of future generations. That's why we'll invest in green technology and improve transmission capabilities to increase Alberta's use of solar, wind, and geothermal energy. We'll conserve Alberta's diminishing water resources by completing an inventory of our water supply and setting up a provincial water quality monitoring program. Wetlands will be protected with a no net loss policy, and we won't issue any more licenses for industry to use fresh water for oil recovery in settled parts of the province. In fact, we'll reduce industry's dependence on fresh water with new legislation and regulations, and by encouraging the use of so-called grey water, that is, recycled water. And will protect Alberta's watersheds by requiring full public consultation and the approval of the Alberta Water Council before allowing any interbasin water transfers. It wasn't that long ago that the people of Red Deer were faced with the prospect of having their freshwater supply diverted to support a planned mega mall at a horse racing project north of Calgary. Those kinds of plans would never get that far under an Alberta Liberal government. We do believe in planning for healthy, growing communities, however. That's why we'll invest heavily in public transit and work with municipalities to create walking and cycling infrastructure to reduce our dependence on vehicles. And we'll improve Alberta's air quality monitoring system by signing on to the new health-based national air monitoring system. Edmonton already does an excellent job of recycling and composting, but we'd like to take that a step further by setting ambitious targets for province-wide recycling, including construction waste recycling. I want to see Alberta's toxic tailing ponds cleaned up through strict guidelines, legislation, and enforcement. And will increase the amount of protected park space, starting out with the establishment of the Andy Russell Aite Sakop Park, which would protect over 1,000 square kilometres of pristine wilderness between the Crow's Nest Pass and the Waterton Lakes National Park. Firstly, we'll put hard caps on carbon emissions. Not only will this step fight climate change, it will help rehabilitate Alberta's tarnished reputation. We all have a role to play in protecting Alberta's environment, but we also need strong leadership that's willing to take real action. David Swan, myself, and the Alberta Liberals are ready to provide that leadership. For more details, Albertans can read our environmental policy online at our website, www.albertaliberalcaucus.com. Just look for Alberta Liberal Action Plan on the Environment under the policy section of the site. Please help me make Alberta a world leader on environmental protection and alternative energy development. Thank you.
Today's speaker on Provincial Affairs was Laurie Blakeman, MLA for Edmonton Centre. She is a member of the Alberta Liberal Party. The next edition of Provincial Affairs will be heard on Wednesday, April 21st.